Hello, children. How are you? Myself, Mrs. Tanuja Yagnik, welcome you in the second term of the session. Children, we are going to study History's 8th lesson, second video in this session. Before I start with the explanation of second video of the 8th lesson of history, that is an ideal ruler, let's revise what we have learned in the last video of the lesson. We have studied establishment of the Swaraj, organizational skill, caring for the Rayat, policy regarding the army. These points we have studied in the last video. In this video, we are going to study Shivaji Maharaj's policy of a tolerance. Then we are going to study the inspiration for freedom. And then we are going to study greatness of Shivaji Maharaj's work. And at the last, acknowledgement by the leaders and reformers about Shivaji Maharaj. These points we are going to study in this video. So let's start with Shivaji Maharaj's policy of tolerance. While Shivaji Maharaj fought against the Islamic powers, he considered the Muslims in the Swaraj as his own subjects, as his own people. He followed a tolerant religious policy. He continued the facilities to the mosque in the conquered territory. There were strict orders not to harm any mosque. A copy of the Holy Quran that came into possession must be handed over to a Muslim with reverence. All these activities of Shivaji Maharaj shows that he was having equal respect about other religion besides Hindu. He was respecting their holy Quran. He was respecting their all kind of religious things. Okay, and he was respecting their mosque, the Muslim people also. This is all about a policy of Shivaji Maharaj about the tolerance. Let's start with the inspiration for freedom. Shivaji Maharaj established Swaraj to uphold the value of freedom. He did not accept dominance of any power. He aimed at establishing and maintaining an independent and sovereign existence. Let's start about the greatness of Shivaji Maharaj's work. Establishment of Swaraj proves that he was a pioneer of a new era. He was an intelligent and learned man. There was a blend of character and strength, nobility and valor, qualities of leadership, management, foresight, political diplomacy, commitment to truth and justice, alertness and vigilance. Any misbehavior with women attracted severe punishment. He used to give severe punishment to the people who were not treating women properly or in a respectable manner. He treated all his subjects equally and looked after their welfare. Means there was no discrimination in the treatment of a common people in front of Shivaji Maharaj. All his subjects, all his people, whether they are poor, whether they are rich, they are equal in front of Shivaji Maharaj, and Shivaji Maharaj was always seeing their good things, their welfare things, how they can progress in their life. Okay, he was never showed any kind of discrimination in his behavior towards his subjects. He supported those who had converted to their other religion but desired to reconvert to their original religion despite opposition to reconversion. He set aside the religious taboo on overseas travel by building Sindhudurga fort and establishing a navy. He wanted to give an ethical and qualitative base to Swaraj. He was not just a warrior but a sculptor who strived to create an ethical and qualitative base to Swaraj. Means Shivaji Maharaj was not only the great warrior but he was the ethical and qualitative base about the Swaraj. It was his vision that Swaraj should have an ethical and qualitative base. He was not just a warrior but a sculptor who strived to create an ethical and cultured society. He was a source of inspiration in India's freedom struggle. Means many freedom fighters took inspiration from Shivaji Maharaj when they were fighting the struggle or when they were fighting the war of freedom. Okay, the leaders like Bhagat Singh, Rajguru, and many other leaders, Lokmanya Tilak, Lala Lajpat Rai, Swatantra Veer Savarkar, they have taken or they kept in their thought Shivaji Maharaj, how Shivaji Maharaj established Swaraj when they were fighting the war of freedom with Britishers. Future generations will continue to look upon his work as an ideal and source of inspiration. Even today, children, when we take name of Shivaji Maharaj, we get inspiration. Okay, we learn the povadas, we give speeches on Shivaji Maharaj. It shows that we get inspiration from Shivaji Maharaj. Okay, so today's also Shivaji Maharaj is nothing but an ideal and source of inspiration for the young generation. Shivaji Maharaj was a great national hero. This is all about the greatness of Shivaji Maharaj's work. Let's start with the acknowledgement by leaders and reformers about Shivaji Maharaj. First, Mahatma Jyotirao Phule described the greatness of Shivaji Maharaj in the form of povadas. Lokmanya Tilak, he described Shivaji Maharaj in the form of national awakening through celebration of Shiv Jayanti. Children, you all must be knowing that Lokmanya Tilak had started the celebration of Shiv Jayanti Utsav every year. So we are celebrating Shiv Jayanti. Lala Lajpat Rai wrote a book on the greatness of Shivaji Maharaj. Subramanyam Bharati wrote an imaginary poem on Shivaji Maharaj. Rabindranath Tagore wrote a long poem on Shivaji Maharaj. Sri Jadunath Sarkar praised Shivaji Maharaj in his book Shivaji and His Times. Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru described Shivaji Maharaj did not belong to Maharashtra alone. He belonged to the whole Indian nation. He was symbol of many virtues, more especially of a love of country. Means according to Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, Shivaji Maharaj did not belong to Maharashtra only. He was a national hero. He was a India's hero. He was a symbol of many virtues, more especially of a love of country. So Mahatma Jyotirao Phule, Lokmanya Tilak, Lala Lajpat Rai, Subramanyam Bharati, Rabindranath Tagore, Sir Jadunath Sarkar and Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. These were the leaders and social reformers who described Shivaji Maharaj in their own words. So this is all about the second video of this lesson. Let's revise what we have learned in this video. First, we had seen or we have learned about the Shivaji Maharaj policy of tolerance. Then, the inspiration for freedom. How we have taken inspiration of freedom with the help of greatness of Shivaji Maharaj. Then we had seen greatness of Shivaji Maharaj's work, and at the end we have taken information about the acknowledgement by leaders and reformers, how the different leaders and reformers describe Shivaji Maharaj in their, with the help of their work or with the help of their writing. Now after this, I am going to give you an assignment which you are going to write in your classwork notebook. Till that time, bye bye. Take care. Stay home, stay happy, stay safe. Thank you.